Today, I'm gonna read your mind through the screen. First up, I'm gonna guess which emoji you're thinking of. Let's go. For this first mind reading trick, what I want you to do is select one of these emojis. You could pick any one you want. This is a free choice for you. You have 4 options. Pick an emoji, but what I want you to do, whether you're watching this on a laptop or a phone, for me to connect directly through the screen with you, I need you to hover your finger just ever so slightly above that screen so it sends a little heat over the emoji. I'll be able to kind of sense what you're selecting. So now that you've got the emoji there, I'm gonna explain the rules of this game. Keep your finger over that, but you're gonna be able to move up and down and left and right. You can move one Post-it note square at a time, but you cannot move diagonally like this. Let me explain. Keep your selection, your finger over that emoji that you originally selected. But to make this harder for me, I'm gonna go ahead and put some more emojis up here. Now, again, let me explain. If you had chosen, let's just say, hypothetically, you had chosen the heart emoji in that original selection. And if I said move 3 squares, you would go 1, 2, 3. Or you could try to trick me. You could be here and you go 1, 2, 3. You could go 1, 2, 3. You can try to be as tricky as you want. Just go left and right, up and down, one Post-it note at a time, but not moving diagonally. So you had either started with the heart, this monkey, the peace sign, and the camera as your first choice. So let's go ahead and start. I want you to move 4 places, and I'm gonna count it out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now your finger's hovering over a new emoji probably, or maybe the same one, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and sense that you're not over this emoji, so I'm gonna put it over there. Now what I want you to do is move 5 spots. Again, you can go left and right, up and down. You can go back, but you cannot go diagonal. Move 5 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're somewhere in one of these emojis, but I'm getting a sense you're not over here. I don't think that's part of it. So now I want you to select 2 more moves. Let's go 2. 1, 2. Now that you've moved 2 spots, I'm gonna move the camera emoji out of there. Now go ahead and move 3 positions for me. I'll count it out. 1, 2, 3. You're hovering over an emoji somewhere over here, but I don't think it's this one or the poop emoji. All right, let's go ahead and do 3 more. Your choice. 1, 2, 3. This is a hard one. I think a lot of people end up on the heart. A lot of people want love, but sadly, that goes away. That leaves us with 1 more move. Go ahead and make any choice you want. Move 1. So I think you're not on this one. I think it's this one. I think you are on the monkey position. Let me know down in the comments if that's where you were. For this next mind reading trick to work, I need you to quickly think of a fruit. First fruit that comes to mind. You got one? All right, so you got your fruit, and I want you to spell it out in your mind, but take the last letter of that spelling. Got the last letter of the spelling of the fruit? So now I've got this beautiful alphabet color-coded chart. I want you to find your letter and memorize the color that's inside that bubble with your letter. Got it memorized? Let's go over here. Now you've got that color memorized, and before me I've got a bunch of really cool vehicles, and I want you to pick one that best represents your color. So if you've got that selected, I'm gonna guess which one I think you chose. I'm gonna go with the taxi. Did I get that right? Comment below if this was your choice. Now, I want to teach you a couple mind reading tricks of your own that you could fool your friends with or your family, but first, we need to do a little mind exercise. All right, so you're just gonna have a few seconds here on the timer to read a sentence that I'm gonna pull up here, and I want you to count all the letter F's in this sentence. Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many letter F's did you find in that sentence? You may have said 3. And if you did, that's okay. That's what I said the first time. It's actually 6. Wanna check that again? Finished files, 2, and then the ofs. That's 5, and there's 1 right in here in scientific. 6. It's weird how your mind plays games on you. So, like I said, I want to teach you a little mind trick of your own to fool your friends with. So for this last mind illusion, I'm just gonna run it on you. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions rather quickly. It helps if you answer out loud, so let's do a rapid fire. What day does Christmas fall on? What digit falls between 1 and 3? What are hamburgers made of? And last question, what side of the street do they drive on in Europe? Okay, now really quickly, think of a color and a tool. Say it out loud, go. If you just said a red hammer, your mind, one, is probably blown right now, but you're hopefully excited because I'm gonna teach you how to do that. You ready for the reveal? There's actually no secret to it. So this is a pretty popular online one that I found where you just ask 4 questions. So you're gonna ask your friends, what day does Christmas fall on? They're gonna say December 25th. There actually really is no right answer for these. The questions are really just an illusion to get their mind thinking in a different way. So you're gonna get them to say December 25th. You're gonna say what digit falls between 1 and 3. A lot of people just ask math questions as well for this illusion. They'll say, what's 2 plus 5? 6 plus 12, and they'll just do rapid fire math. Then the third question people ask is, what are hamburgers made of? And then they're gonna say, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, whatever. And then your fourth question is, what side of the street do they drive on in Europe? They're gonna be thinking really quick, left, right. Actually, I don't know. I think some countries drive on the right side of the road still. And then the key here is speed. You're gonna quickly say, think of a color and a tool, go. And they're gonna spew out something. You don't wanna give them too much time or else they're gonna say, I thought of a green screwdriver or a blue drill bit. And let me know if it works with fooling your friends and family and they think you have crazy mind reading powers. Hey guys, I'm excited to show you some mirror illusions today, but first, let me get ready. All right, that's better. Now keep your eyes peeled because things are gonna get a little tricky here. Let's get started. We often forget the magic of mirrors. They're kind of like another dimension, but flipped. And then when you place another mirror across from that, you start to question reality. Speaking of questions, who wants pizza? So this is a delicious looking pizza, so I'm gonna give it a little slice and actually, I guess, so it's just the power of mirrors making the pizza look whole. But there is a little trick. If you take your pizza slicer and you give it a nice flick of the wrist, it's a handy trick to know. All right, so now it's time for a little game, and it's a simple game because all I want you to do is count how many real tubes of toothpaste you see down here in this scene. And don't be fooled, there is an array of mirrors here. So once you think you have the answer, comment down below. We can see if you're right. If you need more time, just pause the video. But if you're ready, I'm gonna reveal the correct answer. It might surprise you. So we've got 1 tube of toothpaste. We have a second. We have a third right over here. And 4. How many of you got that right? And then the last one is actually just a half. So if you guessed 4.5 as your answer, congratulations, you're correct. Now for this next one, I'm gonna show how you can always win a game of hide and seek. Okay, game's already started, so gotta make this bigger. Okay, up here will work. Okay, sweet, it worked. All right, on to the next thing. So I have some illusions here and the reflections aren't quite what you'd expect. And you may have seen something like this. This is called the ambiguous cylinder. In reality, it appears to be cylindrical, but in the mirror, it's a square. And I'm gonna show you how this works with some other original prints that we designed. So this one is really neat. It's actually a smiley face, but in the mirror, he's actually sad or frowning. I'm not quite sure. You let me know what you think. But if I move it around, that kind of gives you a hint to what's going on here with the warping. And now it appears to be the opposite. This next one is my favorite. This is really cool. This is a cow with a UFO over it. And all we need to add is a little beam, picking it up. But if you spin it around, again, you can see the warping as well as now the cow is jumping over the UFO. But I thought the cow jumps over the moon, so I don't know what's going on there. This last one is also really neat. This is an alarm clock, and it actually has a surprise where it's telling 2 different times. And how it works is we've got the red and the green time here. So now you know a mirrored image isn't always a reversed image. And by the way, I have a trick for you. Did you know that if you grab the corner of a mirror just right, you can actually peel it off? All right, so if you roll this up like this, you can actually see the next illusion. Okay, so for this illusion, I'm in a colorful room. Check what happens when I go over here. We've got a black and white filter room. And so, there's zero editing, by the way. You'll notice the furniture is going from color to black and white as we pass by the edges. Look at this. How cool is that? And this is made possible because we actually built a black and white room over here, a colorful room over here, and put a mirror in the center. It's so trippy. I wish you could see this in real life. It's unbelievable. So that's the filter mirror. Okay, this video is gonna be all about summer. Ready? I don't like to push my friends in the pool. I like to throw them. You ready, Josh? It's summertime, baby. What's up? So, it's summertime for most of you around the world. If it's not summertime for your school, you might want to look into that. Most everyone's out of school, so I thought I would kick off this summer with a fun compilation of some of my old summer videos. You're showing us all your old videos, that's so lame. In the last couple weeks, this channel got a lot of new followers, so a lot of you have not actually seen some of my old videos. So comment below if your school's already out for the summer, and if you're not, I'm so sorry. This is probably how you feel.
Answers all of your questions about documentation and research. And what edition will we be using, class? It's right here on the board for you, class.
I don't know how many of you have summer jobs, but I made this video because when I'm at work, sometimes I feel like, dang it, I want it to be 5 o'clock already. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Sweet. If you want to always win a water balloon fight, use perspective. Water balloon fight. Because I'm working on some new summer videos right now, I'd love to know what are some of your summer pet peeves. One of mine is my weakness too, which is Slurpees. I love going to 7-Eleven, getting a good Slurpee, but I always get a brain freeze. Ah, brain freeze! Ah! Speaking of ice, this is a really old video. The ice bucket challenge. You ready? Just a quick PSA, no running at the pool. Lifeguarding. No running at the pool! It's such an important message that I made this video again. No running at the pool. Lifeguarding. I don't know if this is just an American product, it's probably around the world, but we have these things called slip and slides where they shoot water on them to get them wet and you slide down these long, they're usually like yellow slides. Woo! Here we go! Woo! Yes! Nice. Now a lot of people do sport camps during the summer, they'll do soccer. If you kick a soccer ball just right, get a puppy. Or they'll do basketball. This is what I call the bicycle trick shot. Yes! Here we go. Nice. Oh! One of the summer camps that I went to when I was growing up in Oregon, this is a true story. There was a 5-day camp, you would sleep over, and then on the last day you would do like this horse day. And I remember it was junior high, my first time ever riding a horse. I got on this horse, and I knew I had the worst horse out of everyone because I was like the last kid to be put on a horse. And so it was like the horse that no one really liked. And within 5 minutes, we were on this little trail through the woods. I got bucked off. The problem is, my horse went running and scared off some of the other campers' horses. So me and like a few friends will never ride horses since that day. For those of you that are in America and you'll be celebrating 4th of July in just a couple days, do not light a firework, no matter how small it is, inside your house. Oh, but it's a baby firework. Oh hey, so today I'm gonna show you some really neat optical illusions made with, of all things, pancakes. Yo!
Yo, what's up?
You ready to make some pancakes?
I thought we were doing optical illusions.
Yeah, optical illusion pancakes.
I don't think that's possible.
That is a thing.
No, it's not.
Yep, I have a printer for pancakes.
Of course you do.
So this is a 3D, don't eat that, that's for...
I'm hungry, man.
Dude, essentially this is like a 3D printer, and I was thinking we could make some optical illusions with this. So I took some very popular illusions. This thing actually has software that's pancake designer software.
Okay.
And so I like traced some illusions and I wanna see if they turn out. When you think you know what it is, guess.
Okay. So now it's filling it in.
Oh, it's messing up the sides there a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what I think about this thing. Okay, it's almost done.
Oh shoot, I totally see something on this side.
What do you see?
I see a face. That's so cool.
All right, one pancake illusion coming right up. Oh no, I'm gonna break it.
No, you got that.
You gotta get another one. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Ooh!
Close one.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay, that is pancake illusion number 1 right there.
Wow.
Face, face. Next look. Did you just eat this? All right, here we go. I love playing around with anamorphic illusions. This is one of those where it's really all about perspective. This one, when you're looking straight down, it doesn't make sense, but it's gonna be about this side angle. I'm printing it sideways. So it's taking a pause, because what this does is you can burn lines into stuff by letting it cook longer than the rest of the batter. So when it comes back, it'll fill in these gaps, kind of making these darker lines. That's the idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. Coming back, I'm adjusting the pressure knob to like release more.
Oh, spin it.
I'm on 0. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, question. I got some Nutella and I got some chocolate. What do you want?
I thought it's Nutella. Nutella? You say Nutella?
I think it's Nutella.
I think it's Nutella.
Okay, let us know down in the comments what you guys think it is. Oh no, it's...
Oh, it's spilling.
Spilling, stay.
You gotta just flip it. Just go. Just gotta go for it.
It's not ready. I just did this.
Gotta commit.
It's not ready, Nate. 3, 2.
Yo! Whoa! That worked!
Yes!
You can totally see the lines. Wow,
Okay, I didn't think that would work that well. Probably not from this camera angle you can see it, but we'll show you on a plate here. Boom, it's that big. Stop eating those, Nate.
I'm hungry, man.
Big card.
Okay.
This isn't really a pancake illusion. It's more of a magic trick, but still. Show everyone your card.
Okay.
Show, I can see it, it's fine.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 8 of hearts.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
So I'm gonna put that down here. It is the 8 of hearts. I'm gonna start pressing it into the pancake. And as I press it in, it's actually
Whoa.
been transferred into.
Wait, what?
There it is. That is
What
your
the heck?
8 of hearts. It is all mushed up now.
That's crazy. Is it edible?
You tell me.
No, that's a card. Wow.
All right, so, oh, that's hot. Okay, do you see what it is yet?
Oh,
if you do, don't say what it is yet. Do you see?
It's 2 images, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I totally
know this one.
I know this one. Yeah.
Okay, so there's an image here that makes up 2 images. There is a bonus one that's hidden. There's
a third one.
I'm gonna say it's reaching.
Okay.
But there is a third one. But I want you guys to comment down below if you know what the 2 images are here that you see. Should we help it out?
Add a little spice to it.
A little chocolate, nice touch. Comment if you know what images are in here. Let's whip up some more.
Okay.
I don't know if this one's gonna turn out. I tested it this morning and it was kind of getting weird. This is an illusion I actually did for a Lego video because I love this one. It's just a Penrose triangle. It's also about shading to make this one work.
Gotcha.
And so if it doesn't cook properly, then it's not gonna work. No, it didn't really work.
Can you like
Tap it in? Why don't you flip it?
All right, here we go.
Oh, 3, 2, perfect flip. You know, why did this get burnt so fast?
Like, I don't think this is evenly heated.
Why don't you eat the Penrose?
It's kind of hot. That's hot, man. Careful.
I'm trying to show it off. This is the Penrose. This is what it's supposed to look like. Comment if you want me to mail this to you. It'll probably be good for 3 days in the post office. Are you ready for another one?
Do it. Let's go. Do I get to eat it?
All right, this next print is gonna test all of your guys' estimation skills. It's cute, I put little letters in there.
I see that. It's adorable.
That's A and that's B. Here's the question. Which one is larger? A or B?
Well, definitely it's B.
Right, isn't that weird?
It's not?
Nope. It's not.
How's it not larger?
Nate, this episode is called Optical Illusions. Obviously, they're the same.
Is it an angle thing?
What's tripping you out is they're arched right here, right? It looks like they're connected.
Okay.
But this point, if you really were to line it up right here, it would be equal. Like, for example, if this is dry enough, I will lay them on top just to prove it. It burns! It burns! Check that out.
No way.
Ah!
That's cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool? If you guys got that correct, comment below. Or you want to eat this? This is actually really good.
You just gotta bundle it up. Add some chocolate.
I don't know if people have eaten illusions before.
You're right.
We might be pioneering a new restaurant. We can open a restaurant, put it on Yelp.
But we also open up a cooking show.
No one wants to learn from us cooking. I have a freaking pancake maker in my living room.
That is true. But they don't need to know that.
So I hope you guys enjoyed these optical illusions. For fun, we just made a little play icon here for you. So we've got a video here, and subscribe over there. I will bet you $100 if you can eat that in 30 seconds.
All right, I'll do it.
Seriously?
Yep, I have nothing to lose. I'm young.
30 seconds on the clock, go. Time's up, you might as well spit that out. Hey everybody, welcome to Magic of the Month for the month of June, but before we get started, it's summertime, so why not get dressed for it? All right, let's jump in. Did you know we had it downstairs? You wanna go downstairs?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, we're going downstairs. Was that fun? So last month, I challenged you guys to show me your magic and how you're using it to enjoy summer. So we're gonna get into those videos right now. So apparently some of your pools are deeper than they look. And others are smaller than they appear. He's gonna need the world's biggest towel. Did you know you could upgrade your pool using magic?
Hey Mom, can we have a bigger pool?
Sure, I don't see why not.
Yay!
And if you don't have a pool, apparently you can use an iPad. I wonder what happens when the battery dies though. Now, your devices actually have a hidden feature on FaceTime where you can pull your friends in to join your pool party. Now be careful because sometimes water isn't always in a liquid state.
Bro, it's finally summertime.
That was awesome. I want to try.
Now you can always find a refreshing pool as long as you look hard enough. Just be sure to look both ways before you dive in. Now you need to be careful because pools can randomly appear out of nowhere. Ouch. I know how that feels. It always seems to happen to me at the worst possible time. Sorry, buddy. Okay, that water was freezing, by the way. But speaking of cooling off, check out these quick tricks for the next hot day. Did you know you could turn likes into water? Just try not to get into hot water because that is dangerous. Now they say conch shells sound like the ocean. Well, this one feels like it too. No, Matthew, you're getting salt water all over the merch. Guess you have to get more. So I used to pull pranks on my sisters all the time growing up. This is classic sibling rivalry. Down in the comments, let me know what pranks you pulled on your siblings. One of my favorite things to do during summer is travel. And so here's some magical hacks for you to get from one place to the other. On most summer days, the weather is absolutely perfect. But if it's not, try out these tricks. On a warm summer day, it's great to just sit outside, relax, with your head in the clouds. Some of you took that literally. What do you guys think cloud-flavored ice cream tastes like? Vanilla? No, it's light, low calorie. Oh, so I know these clouds. I think these clouds are called cotton candy cumulonimbus clouds. You know, they say the moon is made out of cheese, but apparently it's made out of ice cream. Yeah, some of these cloud videos remind me of my old video. Oh, that's a sweet looking sky today. That's a tasty cloud.
Todo mundo chama aquele morro ali de Pão de Açúcar. Eu sempre quis saber se ele é doce mesmo, então hoje eu prefiro.
Que isso, velho? Devolve lá o Pão de Açúcar, velho.
There is nothing more refreshing on a hot summer day to have a cold glass of water. Here are some fun ways to enjoy summer treats.
One of my favorite things about summer is getting shaved ice, but I hate choosing the flavors, so today I brought my own. Got strawberry, I got blueberry, and I even got raspberry. Oh, I guess blue raspberry.
Try e-water, the only fully electronic. Where's it? What do you mean it doesn't work on iPhones?
Oh, all done.
Now this is a great trick if you need some fresh juice. Just take a faucet and a piece of fruit and put the faucet in, voila! Fruit juice. Wait, is that a banana? Can you juice bananas? Just be careful when you do this trick at home because it can get really messy really quick. Bummer. Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh. I absolutely love when I see someone recreate one of my videos, especially when they have a unique twist like this.
Here we go. Oh yeah? Woo-hoo!
So for next month, I challenge you to find one of your favorite videos of mine and recreate it with your own special twist. Can't wait to see what you come up with. And everyone that was featured in this Magic of the Month video, you are receiving one of our Summer Edition Magic of the Month pins. If this was your third time being featured, you're getting one of our exclusive Gold Black Edition pins. Congratulations. So I want to thank you guys all for submitting. We're getting so many submissions. We had over 1,000 submissions this month. And if you are planning on submitting for the next month's challenge, remember these two things: no music, and it must be under 15 seconds. Now, I'm going to leave you with a few honorable mentions. See you next month. Today we're talking about water illusions. I'm gonna be showing you about refraction and how to make instant ice. All that and more coming right up. Now, this first trick here is all about refraction. It's actually kind of just science magic, which is really fun for me. So my setup for this trick is gonna be having a little arrow that's taped to the speaker. I'm gonna put that in the distance. Then in the foreground, we're gonna have our glass that I'm gonna fill with water. So notice how the arrow's pointing left here. I'm gonna put the glass in, and I'm going to start filling with water. And watch the arrow and see how it starts flipping directions right there. Isn't that cool? I can actually adjust this a little more. But if I move the glass, take a look. Whoosh. Crazy. From my limited knowledge of science, the way I understand refraction is that it's actually the way light is passing through an object. You can even see a simple example just with putting a pen in a water. When it's against the glass here, it looks totally fine, but then as I pull it away, it starts to actually distort and look like it's kind of two different pieces chopped up there. So science is pretty crazy, huh? I also want to demonstrate this further by using our favorite emojis. Comment below what your favorite emoji is. So I'm gonna reset this and show you again with the smiley emoji. So I've got the emoji taped up here, and let me throw in the glass without any water. Okay. So when I start pouring, yes, notice how the emoji turns its smile to a frown. But we need to turn that frown upside down, so that's refraction for you. Something that's also really fun to illustrate with refraction is when you have a thick water bottle or plastic, you can actually put a piece of paper with an image on it. Doesn't matter what the image is. When you take it out, you'll notice it's still Wait, what the heck? Dude, that's another cool refraction phenomenon, I suppose. So I guess I'm a brand new pet owner. If you guys want to name him for me, shoot a name idea down in the comments. The one with the most likes, I'll choose that name and I'll announce it in the next video. Do not write Nemo. It's a goldfish, guys. I'm not naming him Nemo or Dory, okay? All right, here we are at the freezer where I've had bottles of water freezing for about 4 hours now. I have to carefully get this back to my desk as well as this ice pack. So this water that I have here is still in a liquid state. I'm gonna actually hit it on my hand or kind of slam it on the table and you're gonna see it either slowly crystallize or kind of instantly crystallize. Check this out. Look it from the top, look it from the top. It's crystallizing right now as we speak. It's moving down. You can see that it's turning more white as it's crystallizing. And if I were to pour this out, I'll pour it out in a second. It's pretty much gonna be ice crystals. So I guess that's how you make an instant slushy, watery ice. But this actually gets way more fun here. If I pull up an ice pack and we're gonna pour another one of these and you'll see it crystallize right in front of your eyes. I have to carefully, oh, this is hard. I have to carefully open this up to not disturb any of the water or else it'll immediately turn to ice crystals. Now I'm pouring it on this cold ice pack. Watch what happens to this water still in a liquid state. Dude, icy's coming right out. Look at that. It is growing ice crystals as I pour upwards. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Now I've got some ingredients, so now I'm gonna make some snow cones for the team. Bon appetit, it's a great day for a slushie actually. Hey, who wants a slushie? I think it's blueberry, cherry.
The red one. Ooh, cherry sounds good. That's fine. Actually, you want a tray? Okay, cool. I'll take the blue cup.
I should have made more, these are popular. Hey Josh, you want a slushie?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Bon appetit. Are these gluten-free, you think? No.
Ooh, what is this?
It's a slushie, homemade from Water Magic. Ooh. Want the last slushie?
What's this?
It's blueberry slushie, homemade.
Are they real slushies?
Yeah, right. We got one return. We got one return.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it's gluten-free.
It's sugar. I think it's gluten-free. It was technically returned, but it hasn't been touched yet. It's a slushie.
Why was it returned?
She's gluten-free. She doesn't know if there's gluten in there.
That
But
makes sense.
it's water and sugar, a lot of sugar.
I feel like this is one big practical joke. But it's pretty good.
Snow cones were a big success. Yeah. Team morale is high. It was overall a good day.
Today, are you your snow cone?
No, I used to like how those water
How many of you have had a brain freeze before, right? It's terrible. So next time you find yourself in one, here's a little magical tip for you. Ah, brain freeze! I'm gonna read your mind today, through the screen. Get ready, 3 mind tricks. We're starting with the first one. And what's really cool is at the end of this video, I'll tell you how you can read your friends' minds too. So the first trick, think of a number between 1 and 10. Got the number? Good. Multiply that number times 2. If you need your phone calculator right now, if you're pulling that out, that's totally fine. Okay, add 8 to that number, plus 8. Now that you're caught up, go ahead and divide by 2. Now take your current number and subtract the original number that you thought of, the 1 through 10 number. Current number minus 1 through 10 number. Okay, so that leaves you with an alphabet correlation. So first letter A is number 1, 19 is S. Does that make sense? Good. Go find your number that correlates with a letter, take that letter and think of a country. Any country you can think of that starts with that letter. Good, got it? So go ahead and take the second letter in that country's name and think of an animal that starts with that letter. Got it in your mind? Good, think of the color of that animal. So if I did my mind reading correct, you were thinking of a gray elephant in Denmark? So, if I was correct, go ahead and comment below. If you were thinking of something else, let me know what you're thinking of, an eel, an eagle. I won't tell you how the trick works right now. We'll talk about that at the end. Let's jump to our second mind trick. Here's trick number 2, and it requires some fire, so don't do this at home. We've got 6 cards. I need you to pick one of the cards and focus on it. Say it 10 times in a row. You've got your card and you're focusing on it. Now I'm gonna shuffle these up here, but even if you wanna be fun, go ahead and comment what your card was in the comments below. I'm gonna shuffle these, and this is where we're getting fire. You still got your card? Look into my eyes and say what your card was. Okay, I've selected a random card to be burned. So let's go ahead and burn this card while you're saying your card that you picked. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so while your card is burning here, I'm gonna put the other cards down really quick, and let's see if we burned your card correctly. Your card's missing. What? So don't do that at home at all, please. Your parents will kill me. Do it some other way. This is our third mind reading trick, and it's another math type trick, but you get to pick any 2-digit number. So my example would be picking 23. Pick a 2-digit number and add those digits together. So if I picked 23, I would add 2 plus 3. Got it? So you've got your new number here, and I need to take your original number, 23, minus 5. Does that make sense? So take your first number, your 2-digit number, minus what those digits add up to be. So minus, my example, I get 18. So now you're gonna take this chart. If you're not with me, pause the video, do the math correctly, because when this works, it's really cool. So we've got a chart here. So you have your number, and it correlates to one of these symbols down here. I want you to tap the screen on your symbol when you find it correctly. Tap the screen. When you tap the screen on your symbol, I was able to sense from your home to where I'm at right now, and I can tell you what your symbol is. Question. Did you end up with the magic bunny ears coming out of the hat symbol? Because if you didn't, you probably did the math wrong. No, you actually did do the math wrong, because I'm gonna explain the trick. This trick works just because it's multiples of 9. You have 9, 18, 27, and if you looked closely on the chart, actually, you could kind of see that they all lined up. It's any of these multiples of 9 here with the magic bunny hats. The math just works. That's why it's an awesome mind trick to play on your friends. Let's go back to the card trick. So your friends are gonna love this card trick because they're gonna be mind blown. They're not gonna know how you did it, and it works with multiple people thinking of different cards because all of them get replaced. Here's how it works. You have a 5 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, king of diamonds. It doesn't matter what cards you put out here, as long as you have the duplicates. The 5 of spades, we had the 8 of clubs and the 8 of spades. We've got the king, the jack, the 2, and the 4. They're just different suits, same number, same color, different suits. As the magician, you wanna have your friends focus on their card so hard, that's why I had you repeat it 10 times at least, so you forgot all the other cards that you saw and didn't realize that they got swapped out. Now, I randomly removed one of them. The fun thing you can do is hand out the deck, have your friends pick a card, but they can't look at it. Put it off in your pocket, throw it away, whatever. Make sure they never see that card again, because you're gonna lay out 5 cards, and magically you're gonna say the one that's missing was the card that they picked or that you selected. This mind trick's similar to the last one we did. It was math, and it's almost always gonna work. You have like a 90% chance. You have them think of a number between 1 and 10, you have them multiply it times 2, you have them add 8, you have them divide it by 2, and then you're gonna take their current number and subtract from the original number they thought of, the 1 through 10 number, and then that's gonna correlate to this chart, the alphabet. 1 letter represents A, random 26 is Z, and everyone is gonna get to 4 based on the math. Now you're gonna have them think of a country with D. So most people think of Denmark. There's also Djibouti, and there's also the Dominican Republic. I apologize if you live in those countries, but most people, just because of their mind, you're forcing them to think so quickly, they don't think of those other options. So now they're stuck with Denmark. You ask them for the second letter of Denmark, which is E, Or one way you can also do is say, go to the next letter in the alphabet. It's E. Think of an animal that starts with that letter. Most people think elephants, and if you're going quickly, you just say, what color is that animal? And you say, are you thinking of a gray elephant in Denmark? Most of the time you're gonna get people who say, what? The second guess you can guess is an eel. They're gonna say it's a green eel, or an eagle, a brown eagle. I'm gonna read a random piece of fan mail that came in this week, but last week I asked you to recreate one of my magical videos. Here's a few clips that you guys sent in.
If you don't like your shirt color, I don't like this one either. Ooh, I like this.
Checkmate. No, you can't even do that. It's not a rule. Yeah, it is even to the rule book. He cheated. He cheated. No. You know what? I give up.